Sometimes the best response to life is simply to lift your voice and remember who God is. Welcome to His Time 365. Today is day 177 and we're reading Psalms 96 through 99. These Psalms call us into joyful worship, reminding us that God reigns over everything. Singing to the Lord, Psalms 96 through 99. Have you ever felt overwhelmed by the beauty of creation or the joy of simply being alive? Psalms 96 to 99 invite us to celebrate the greatness of God and recognize His sovereignty over all. These Psalms remind us to sing, worship, and proclaim the glory of the Lord with our lives. Psalm 96 opens with a call to worship that resonates through time and space. It encourages us to sing a new song to the Lord, not just as individuals, but as a community. The psalmist declares, "Declare His glory among the nations," Psalms 96:3, urging us to share the wonders of God with everyone we encounter. Imagine standing in nature, perhaps in a park or by a lake, feeling the gentle breeze and the warmth of the sun on your face. In that moment, you can join in the psalmist's song, celebrating the Creator who made it all. As we read further, we are reminded that God is not just any deity. He is the one true God, above all other gods. The psalmist speaks of the majesty and strength of the Lord, emphasizing that the Lord reigns, Psalms 96:10. This truth can be a source of great comfort, especially during challenging times in our lives. For instance, when you're facing uncertainty at work or struggling with family dynamics, remembering that God is in control can bring peace to your heart. Psalm 97 takes us deeper into the experience of God's presence. It describes how the earth rejoices and the heavens declare His righteousness. As we engage with this psalm, we can visualize a world where justice prevails. This psalm encourages us to love what is good and hate evil. In our daily lives, we can apply this by standing up against wrongdoing, whether that's in our workplaces, communities, or even online. When we choose to do the right thing, we reflect God's light in a world that often feels dark. Moving on to Psalm 98, we find a joyful proclamation of God's victory and salvation. The psalmist urges us to make a joyful noise, prompting us to celebrate not only in song, but also through our actions. Perhaps you find joy in your family activities. A simple game night can become a joyful noise of laughter and love. Or when you see a colleague struggling, your willingness to lend a helping hand can become a testament to the love of Christ in action. In Psalm 99, we arrive at the culmination of this celebration of God's holiness. The psalmist paints a picture of God sitting upon His throne, surrounded by the praises of His people. It emphasizes that God is holy and just, reminding us of His authority. This is a powerful reminder as we navigate our daily challenges. For many of us, our mental health can sway like a pendulum. When we remember that God reigns and is just, we can find solace in His wisdom and grace. It can be a grounding thought when stresses overwhelm us. Throughout these Psalms, we see a common thread woven into the fabric of worship. Worship isn't just about singing or attending church. It's about living in a way that honors God. It's about inviting His presence into our daily routines. Whether that's through kind interactions with family, ethical decisions at work, or even how we engage on social media, each act becomes an extension of our worship. So, how can we apply these lessons from Psalms 96 to 99 to our lives? One practical step is to incorporate moments of worship into your week. Maybe you set aside time to sing praises in your living room or share a moment of gratitude with your family around the dinner table. You could also explore ways to serve your community, reflecting God's love in tangible ways. In conclusion, these Psalms remind us of the beauty of worship in our everyday lives. They encourage us to declare God's glory, experience His presence, celebrate His victories, and honor His holiness. Remember, each moment can be a song, each interaction a note of praise. Worship is not confined to songs, it's woven into our lives. How can you incorporate moments of worship into your daily routine? In what ways have you seen God's glory in your life this week? How can we support each other in declaring God's greatness in our communities? Thanks so much for joining me today for HisTime365. Remember, today's reading is Psalms 96 through 99, so be sure to spend some time with those verses during your quiet time. Tomorrow, we'll be diving into Psalms 100 through 102, so feel free to read ahead if you'd like to prepare. If you enjoyed this time together, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap the bell so that you never miss a day on this journey. I'll see you back right here tomorrow for day 178. Until then, stay encouraged and thank you for giving God His time today.